Hey everybody, it's Sandro089 here, and today I'll be teaching you how to modify the Maverick. So the modifications that I am going to be doing is the penny mod, where you put pennies behind the spring that add compression, air restrictor removal, and I tried to do a barrel drop mod, except right now my sander is not turning on. It's too cold, but this is what that is. Basically, it just allows you to drop the barrel all the way and load in more darts. I have two here. This is actually one of my original ones. They're super powerful. This one actually outperforms my recent release of the Strong Arm. Very nice blaster. But we're working on the Maverick today. So the tool you're going to need for this is a size 1 screwdriver. And you need a hammer. Hammer is important for removing the air restrictor and making a full drop mod. So first you want to remove the 3 screws in the slide. Your slide will pop off. Now watch out for these 2 pieces right here, the spring and the little catch mechanism for the attachments. Do not lose those. And just take the slide off. Then there's going to be 7 screws in the body, 1 hidden behind the slide. Make sure you get that one. That one's really important. Okay, so this is what you get on the inside. You get the plunger tube. It's a reverse plunger tube. It's not going to be as air efficient as a direct plunger tube. You get your catch, your trigger, your rotation mechanism, and your cylinder. So first I usually start by removing the barrel, and then to remove the cylinder you're going to have to go into the flip side and hit your little release button to help you get it out. Ooh. And it should come out, and some other parts fly out, like your plunger tube. So you're gonna want to re-grease that with some silicone grease. Do not use WD-40; it will ruin your seal. Trust me. Actually, this seal is actually really good on this one. You want to remove your spring. Don't lose that. I have a little place over here to hold them. Another really important thing not to lose is your catch or catch spring. I would actually, if you can, leave that in the gun, but I'm going to remove mine just so I don't lose it. Put this aside and put your Maverick to the side. We're going to be working on the cylinder. This is where your hammer comes in. So first you take the back end of your hammer, and you're going to want to pry this off, and you're going to watch for this little cylinder right here and a spring. You're going to need to keep track of both of those. So what I do is I usually have it facing towards me. Don't worry about breaking it. I've never broken a Maverick doing this. So when you do it, these 2 pieces will fly off. It's a little spring and a orange cap. Keep both of those. Do not lose them. And you're going to want to sort of remove the... So in your cylinder there's going to be 3 screws. You're going to only be able to get the 2 at a time, and then you're going to have to swoop this around and get the 3rd. And it should pop open, and it will make a mess. You want to get rid of 2 pieces. You want to get rid of the little air restrictor springs and the air restrictors themselves. You're not going to need these. So just sort of get rid of them. So to get these out, you just basically, that's it. Now some blasters are harder than others, because Maverick's easy because you just unscrew the cylinder and they'll sort of fall out. Most blasters you're going to need a 1/2-inch bit and drill it out or tap it out with a hammer. Ooh. Alright, so I'm back. So you want to keep these are important because they're what seals this end to that end. So when you put this back on, you want to line up the screw ports and screw the screws back. I almost forgot about the most functional modification you can do to your Maverick, the cylinder drop mod, because it only comes out about to here stock, and that's pretty pathetic. Why would you do that, Hasbro? So you're going to need something to clip off some plastic. So what you want to do is you want to sort of sand down that so it's flush with the rest of it. I'll show you when I'm done. I can't really do it. It's too cold for the belt sander. It's just not starting up. But you want to shave that down somehow. So I'm going to find another way. I tried everything. I just cannot get the belt sander to work right now. It's like 20 degrees out. So that's a modification we can't do right now. Okay, now that you have that all screwed in, you're going to put your cylinder back together. So first you want to get the front piece. Take your little rod with the end that's still on. Stick it in there. Then sort of ease it in through the cylinder. And you bring back these two pieces right here. The little spring, right here it is. And this little orange cap. Doesn't matter which way the orange cap faces. Just put the spring in first. And sorta. And that should be flush. If it would focus. It should be flush with it. Alright, so get your Maverick shell, and you're going to need 5 pennies for this, and they have to be pennies. No other coin will work, because the pennies fit behind the spring, adding compression, making it stronger, because there's really, you can buy upgraded springs from a Maverick, but they cost money, and this is like 5 cents. So, your plunger tube, make sure this little piece right here is facing up, and your air hole thing is facing down, and sort of put it in there. Like, I'll show you a close-up in a bit of how it should all fit in. Next, take your catch and catch spring. Put your catch spring on, and sort of ease it in to the spring. Just want to get your 5 pennies, and 5 works best. You could slip 6 in there, but that's a little sketchy. So 1. Like what I said earlier, this is adding compression to the spring, because when the stock spring doesn't really get compressed all the way, so this is basically adding more power to it. Putting your cylinder back in can get a little frustrating, but basically you want to ease it back in. Wow, that went in way too easy. That never happens. Usually I have to replace the catch and some other things. And take your barrel, slip that back on. The flat end goes down. See this little peg right here? There's a spring. This is like one of the hardest parts about putting the Maverick together, because the spring is here. This sucks. I hate doing this, but it has to be done in order to get a functioning Maverick. This takes time, so what I do usually putting these back together is I screw in the hidden screw right there, and then I completely clamp down the slide before I do anything else, so I don't have to worry about that coming off. And it's shooting like an elite gun now. They're super powerful and super fun. Hope you have fun with it. If you want to see other modified Nerf guns and stuff, say subscribe, do all that. I mean, literally my setup right now is a work light, a heater, and a camera in a shed, and it's 32 degrees in here. It's freezing, so the quality is not good right now, but it's going to get better, hopefully. But hope you had fun modifying your Maverick. If you have having issues, comment down below and I'll try to help you out. But, I mean...